Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are here once again in the flanker. It's because I'm loving this thing. I don't know why. It's just kind of hit me differently lately. I'm really enjoying using the flanker. Big fan of the MiG-29 too. Maybe we'll do a little bit more with that, but I feel like I was kind of slacking on the red aircraft, so kind of make it more of an effort here. We got a primary airborne contact, 12 o'clock. Alright, so before we get started here, let me thank everybody who's subscribed so far, 433,000. Big thank you to everybody who's supported the channel so far. If you're interested in the documentary stuff we do on this channel, definitely check out Mini Docs. Just dropped a Fallujah mini doc over there. So if you like learning about things and that kind of stuff interests you, I think you'll like that channel. Link to that below. Now, today's video is going to be a little bit of a challenge for the flanker. And the challenge is really going to come from the fact that it's outnumbered, but also, you know, it's got a range issue. Today we're going to try to knock out a NATO AWACS. That is the final objective. If we don't achieve that, it's a mission failure, essentially. And today we're going to be fighting two Gripens who are carrying meteors, which means they're actually going to outrange my Russian R-77-1s. So we're both outnumbered and outranged in this mission today. Now, there's one ace I got up my sleeve, and that is that we are carrying the R-37 hypersonic AWACS killer missile that the Russians have. You can see the signal strength here is pretty strong, indicated by this yellow ring here. They are primary and secondary airborne threats off the nose, 12 o'clock. B and H lit up together like this. That means that they are co-altitude with me. And, you know, this little yellow ring here, we've talked about it in the past. Let me actually, just give me a sec here. Let me just make sure we're not falling out of the sky here. Alright, trim the aircraft out. Okay, this little yellow ring, we've talked about it in the past. It's a signal strength indicator. You can just saw it go up one more. Right now, it's always the signal strength of the primary threat. So right now, it's the signal strength of the primary airborne target, which, if you look on data link, it is the two Gripens, probably the flight leader who's closest to me. And he's got pretty decent signal strength there. So if he shoots a missile at me, that yellow circle, signal strength indicator, will become the distance of the missile, the radar of the missile once it goes pitbull. So it's a very useful little thing that the Russian RWRs have, which in my opinion is a little bit cooler than the NATO ones. Again, both have their own advantages and disadvantages, but I think it's really cool because you can actually tell the distance of that missile to hitting you, right? So you can tell if you're safe. You'll see the signal strength start going down too if you've defeated it. So it gives you a little bit more situational awareness. Now, as you can see on the radar screen here, we got two. These are the Gripens here. They're jamming me. I am unable to lock. Not to worry, we're going to get burned through here. We got the R-37 hypersonic missile selected, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot this at the leader, Fox 3. That missile is going to hit that guy right in the face. Very dangerous missile, the R-37. I'm carrying two of them. But I only used one on that leader there because I need to keep the other one to kill that AWACS. Their AWACS is protected by both of these Gripens and also by SAM sites. So I can't actually go, back there and gun it down. We are off cold because I suspect they've shot a meteor at me. So yeah, I got to use that R-37. I mean, I can't use the second one for the second Gripen wingman. We're going to have to kill him the good old-fashioned way. And we also have a lot of Russian SAMs in the area as well, so worst case scenario, I'm going to draw him into my air defenses. Alright, we got to be real careful in these clouds. It's very easy to become disoriented. We are off cold currently, running back to there. That's the reason why right there. There is a meteor missile chasing me. Look at that signal strength. You see it growing. That means that that meteor is chasing me down. It's getting closer. There is absolutely nothing I can do other than stay in full afterburner and continue cold. You can see it growing. It's still getting closer to me. Oh, it's getting closer. The pucker factor on this is through the roof. Just sitting here hoping that that yellow strength starts to decrease. I don't see the missile, but I know it's back there close. That signal strength is still pretty full. Oh, look at that. It's gone. Okay, I think we survived our first meteor launch. That was super spicy. I didn't enjoy that. Hopefully my R37 has killed that wingman. That would be, or that leader I should say. Oh, we got another meteor launch. What's going on here? It's the old one. You can see the signal strength decreasing here. Look at this. Watch, there you go. You see it's getting less and less. That's just the old meteor that is reacquired me, but he's not going to hit me, so we're good. We're going to go ahead and recommit. You see, that's one of the reasons why that Russian RWR is actually very, very useful sometimes. A lot of people hate on it, but it's probably because they don't know how to, you know, absorb all the information. We are nose hot. This second guy's jamming me. Okay, I'm out of here. Alright, I wasn't able to get a lock there, so I'm just going to go cold. Remember that we are dragging that Gripen wingman now, because that leader appears to be off data link. There's only one left. We're going to drag him into our air defenses and see if we can distract him there, maybe. And this really is how the Russians will fight. You know, the Russians are well known for having their air defense nets, their IADs, and integrated air defenses, and fighting within the bounds of that and using that to assist their air force. So this is definitely not an unrealistic thing we're seeing here. We're going to commit vertically, see if we can see this guy here. There he is, got him locked, Fox 3, and we'll defend. Now those of you with a keen eye would have realized that that R77 was launched way outside of its max range. The idea there is to just throw something at him so he can't push me. Also, when that missile goes pitbull on him, hopefully the SAMs are firing at him and all of the RWR, you know, you're trying to saturate his situational awareness, see if you can cause some confusion, and then hopefully, you know, something will hit him at some point, or you can push him or something. Alright, we are recommitting now onto this Gripen, who is still chasing me down. The very aggressive Gripen here, possibly upset that his wingman, or sorry, his leader was killed. He is the wingman. There he is, got him on radar. Locked, and we're going to go ahead and climb. Try to get this one a little bit more in range, increase the probability of kill a little bit, make it a little bit spicier, a little bit harder to defend for that Gripen. Fox 3, and we'll defend. Fire that missile straight in the air to help it loft a little bit. That might increase the range. There's that meteor missile he fired. Very nice. We'll dump some chaff here. We could be in trouble. Could be in trouble here because I'm a little slow. It's not good. We're off cold once again, heading towards our AWACS. And with a meteor missile chasing us down. Now, I am working very hard here to try to stay alive against this Gripen. Those meteors are extremely dangerous. Going down low, trying to bleed that missile energy by dragging it into high density, high friction air. That'll help take some of the speed off that thing. And it seems like it's gone. Seems like we're clear. I don't know if the air defenses are engaging or not, but it'd be real nice if they did, because that Gripen seems like he's absolutely lighting me up. I can barely, you know, recommit. My R-77, I fired at him within, you know, I tried to put it within range. Didn't seem to phase him, to be honest. We're going to try to recommit here. Got him locked, and Fox 3. Alright, and you heard his meteor missile, so we have that to look forward to. And we're going to go ahead and decrease altitude once again. And hopefully we can recommit here. That Gripen is still offensive on me. Seems like he's pointed at me indefinitely. And another meteor missile. Signal strength is low, so I know it's not going to be dangerous.
Fuel 1500.
Alright, we got a fuel problem. Those Russian SAMs finally managed to get that Gripen off my tail. Big thank you to them because I was completely defensive there. As you can see, we're in a high altitude, low fuel state. I'm looking for the NATO AWACS, who is actually notching me. But I can see him on electro-optical, as you can see here, but I can't get a radar lock. I still have my R-37M, my second hypersonic missile, to shoot at him. But I can't get a lock. I need that radar lock to fire this missile. So I'm just going to switch over to electro-optical here. There we go. Radar's off. I wonder if you can shoot these hypersonics. Oh, it's giving me launch authorization. I wonder if you can shoot these with... Okay, there it goes. It said it had a radar lock. It said launch authorized, so I sent it. I hope that hits. Because I also have a pretty big fuel problem at this point. I'm going to have to glide this thing back in and try to land it. We're off cold. Not much I can do now. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. But we did kill 2 Gripens, so there's that. So Datalink says that their AWACS's speed is low, as indicated by this line here. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Splash 1.